right, guys, this is Crazy Kev here, and I'm here with my man, David Clay. David, how we doing, my man?
Good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain. And David, man, you're just coming off a big win, but I mean, talk to us a bit more about what's maybe next for you here in your future.
Hopefully fighting out in Montana at some point soon, and then maybe one local.
Nice, nice. That would definitely be pretty awesome, no doubt about it. Now, with those matchups that you kind of mentioned, what month could we maybe see you be competing?
Hopefully April and May, so it'd be one after the other.
Nice, nice. That would definitely be pretty cool, no doubt about it. Now, when it comes to your amateur journey, I mean, how long do you kind of plan to be on the amateur scene?
Honestly, might end up moving up to pro on this next one, but it'll just depend how it turns out.
Nice, nice. That definitely makes sense. Now, what are maybe kind of your plans right now when it comes to MMA?
Honestly, just get the right matchups, build up my record, get on contender series, and then move up from there.
Yeah, no, that definitely seems like a good plan. Now, when it comes to like the contender series or something, what kind of is an ideal record you maybe think to get on the contender series for you?
Not exactly sure for me, but as far as in general, I think it's a mix of just how well you do during your fights. Because I mean, if you win all of them and you're on a big win streak, super entertaining. I think that makes a big difference between that and then you win five, you lose two. Some of them were fun, some weren't. So obviously, ideally, just get a big win streak, however many that would take, and then from there straight to contender.
Yeah,
Maybe a year, maybe two, hopefully.
yeah, no, that definitely seems important, no doubt about it. And when it comes to the UFC, have you maybe seen any fights or anything like that live?
Uh, Live, no, I haven't. I've watched some of them on TV. A lot of it's like watch party stuff like that. I don't honestly watch that much like striking or I don't watch that much sports and stuff.
Fair enough. Okay. Now, when it comes to your training partners, I mean, who are maybe some of the best training partners to make you the best version of you?
Tommy McMillan is a fucking great up and comer, and like, well, not even up and comer. He's like, on the pro up and comer. He's been in the game a while. He's a really good round for me, drilling partner and just sparring. Joe Prez is a good one. Danny Flores, JoJo Griffin. We got a lot of good cats in the gym.
Yeah, no, you definitely do, no doubt about it. And when it comes to this gym, I mean, what's maybe the vibes like? What is maybe it kind of like every day to come in there and the vibes?
Vibes are great. Honestly, it's like I've trained at a few different gyms and mainly jujitsu gyms, but great vibes. A lot of like I don't know. It's like close. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So
Fair enough.
it's cool vibes.
Yeah. No, that's definitely important for sure, man. And when you guys are in there training, what kind of music you guys listen to when you're in there training?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't pay that much attention. It depends who's running class.
Okay.
So but usually like bro, if Tim's running it like the comp trainings for grappling, I'll say 6ix9ine comes on a lot, a decent amount. Um yeah, I think that's the one that sticks out in my head. 6ix9ine.
Nice. No, there you go. That's definitely some good stuff there. Now, when it comes to like Tim and Sugar Sean, all those guys, like being in the gym, I mean, does that like kind of give you like any added pressure or any even added extra motivation as well too?
I mean motivation for sure because it's like how you not gonna take advantage of a huge blessing? You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, like that's a huge pro compared to if I was training in a gym with just like mediocre coaches.
Yeah. No,
So
I
gotta take full advantage of it.
yeah, no, I definitely think that's important for sure, man. And obviously, Sugar Sean, he was kind of like teasing a little bit potentially a rematch with Merab. I mean, how do you kind of see that one going?
I mean the thing is already in the last fight he dealt more damage. Merab just happened to get enough takedowns where it's like control won him the fight. But I think as long as he stays out and doesn't just get controlled like on the ground, because Merab didn't do any damage really. He held him down a bit, but so I think as long as he doesn't get taken down and can deal damage without while managing that range, I think he'll piece him up.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's going to be an interesting rematch for sure, man. And when it comes to your game in general, I mean, what are you kind of doing in the gym to kind of improve every day to get to the top level?
Pretty much twice a day, every day except Sunday and Saturday. Even though it's one training session, it's usually longer. I'll do sparring and then I'll do extra work after. So yeah, I'm doing probably about 75 25 75 25 like striking to grappling right now. Just a bit ago, it's probably about 50-50, and getting good work in with Tim and them. So all that helps.
Yeah, no, I definitely think getting work with those guys is definitely important for sure, man. And when it comes to the gym, what's maybe your strength and conditioning kind of like? What are you kind of doing in the gym for that?
Usually after, especially during camp, after hard training sessions, we'll hit airdyne or do like cycles between the airdyne and hitting the bag, and switching up between that and some other drilling stuff.
Nice. Okay, fair enough. When it comes to your fighting career as well too, you're obviously on the amateur scene right now, but what's maybe the biggest difference between the amateur scene and the pro scene?
Um, Probably elbows and the time. That that's what I'd say. Yeah, I mean elbows just help so much. I mean, to me, like, you can't really strike a whole lot in a clinch without making space for them to break if you can't throw elbows. Because with punching, you have to make so much space. They can usually break off. With elbows, you can just make a little bit, pop them. So yeah, that and just the cardio for the longer time.
Yeah, no, no, fair enough. I definitely think that's pretty important for sure. And another thing I was curious about is when it comes to like getting fights. I mean, have you had a hard time getting fights for your career?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit, bro. It was if I didn't get that fight in March, it would have been 2 years since I'd fought. So yeah, it's been a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah. So you think going pro is gonna maybe fix this issue?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I think when there's money as an incentive and guys who've been training longer, there's a lot less there's a lot less reasons to just bitch out and not show up or whatever.
No, I think that's really interesting because when it comes to like the amateur scene, like you know what I mean, like the records they kind of wash as you go to like the pro. Why do you think like fighters they kind of run a little bit on the amateur scene versus on the pro scene?
Probably just because I mean, see, because that's the thing. Like, it should matter less almost if you lose. It's
Right.
like it gets wiped. But my guess is just like I don't know. They're just not.
Not
They're
ready.
amateur fighters.
Yeah,
You know.
no, fair enough. Yeah, no, I always found that interesting because it's not just you. There's a ton of guys like you guys that are kind of like in that position, and then as you guys kind of get pro, it kind of washes out. But it's really weird how that kind of stuff kind of works for sure, man. And
Yeah.
another thing I was curious about as well too. Obviously, you're a beast in the cage, but what do you kind of like to do outside the cage and then in their training and fighting?
Um, I've been trying to hike more. Drawing is fun. Art kind of shit. Um, yeah. Sleep. Sleeping is nice. But yeah, art and hiking, playing some games occasionally now and then. I've been having trouble enjoying them, bro. I don't know why, but but yeah, games are a good one.
Okay, okay. So what games are you playing?
Not a whole lot recently. Like I said, it's been rough to enjoy them. I tried Avowed, this new game on Xbox. It's okay. It's not great. It's kind of like if Skyrim was ass. So it's like it's an okay game, but eh.
Right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Now you mentioned drawing as well too. What do you kind of like to draw?
Um, all kinds of shit. I don't know. I started out liking dragons a lot, so that's like what I started drawing when I was a kid. But I started to draw all kinds of shit, honestly.
Nice, nice. That definitely seems pretty cool for sure, man. And one thing about me is I'm a Taekwondo instructor. I've been teaching for about 6 years now, and I got a bunch of guys in my gym. What advice would you give them to keep on coming into the gym to get better and better every class?
Man, there are a lot of different drives you could have, but I mean, I think a general one that's good is just like think about why you're training, and think about like every class you miss is an opportunity you had to get better. That's a good one.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's a good message for sure, David. No doubt about it. And speaking of messages, man, I mean, what's maybe your final message out there for the fans watching this video?
Man, hopefully you're in the position to follow your dreams, and if you are, take advantage of it, because like not everyone is, and if you aren't, you can probably grind and get to there. So I mean, just do what you love doing, you know.
Yeah, no, I definitely think doing what you love doing is definitely important, man. And thank you so much for coming on and taking the time. It means a lot to me. And we're looking forward to your next one, man.
Of course, thank you, brother.